the Bardi, the Peruzzi, and the Akoalai.
Wow.
I can't even. Seioli family. Okay, welcome back of Mr. Bunals Plays EU5 Florence. It is the year 1339 and we're on episode 6. I need to speed up this playthrough or we're going to be on episode 200 before we even get to the Reformation. So anyways, loving the game so far. If you're following along, thank you so much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. As of right now, Florence has just taken over Lucca to our west, right? 3 different towns, I think is what they're called. 3 different places here: Pesca, Lucca, and Massa, right? So we got a new 105,000 people population, 14,000. So we got about 130-ish thousand new Florentinians here, right? And if we look at, let's see, right, the blue is now us here. We now have expanded our reach. What we're going to do in this playthrough, this episode, is kind of assess where we are, kind of see if we can build up our economy a little better. We are plus right now. We did just get 70 new ducats, so 150 ducats total from the war. We want to, as soon as possible, move into Pisa. I want to take over Pisa. I want to control the whole coast here. And it looks like Pisa even owns this little piece right here. Oh, it's Republica Pistola? Oh, well, maybe not then. My bad. But anyways, so we want to get Pisa here as soon as possible. So that will hopefully be coming soon. And as of right now, again, we are about to jump into this. So again, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Mr. Bunals Gaming. And here we go. How does Milan even feel right now about us? Okay, so it looks like, right, we had just joined the war as a lower partner for Milan against Verona. We occupied all Lucca. We pieced out on the side from Verona. We took all the land. Excellent. Milan is still at war with Verona. Probably going to win. Looks like they're winning. But long story short, there was no negativity towards us for piecing out, and we gained land, so it was a complete complete win-win for us. So let's speed up the clock here. Let's see what's happening. Actually, let's slow it back down and let's go through our up here, our notes. Too many relations. We already knew about that. We already knew about that, so we can't do anything about that right now. Ooh, we need to integrate our provinces. Okay, so yeah, let's go here. Okay. Let's take away, I guess, developing Florence. Let's go ahead and move this guy into control, province control. So let's go ahead and province control, and we want to do, ooh, I see, yeah, we're only at 73 in Florence even, so, but Lucca's at 0.66, so let's definitely get some control there. So let's actually just look at our map, control map. Let's see, how can we get there? Control, here we go. Oh yeah, so I just love the maps, so cool. Look at this, look at how in depth the POPs information is, right? So we have, what is the culture, religion, location. So right in Florence, we have 137,000 Tuscan peasants. Their literacy, they're barely literate. They have 2/3 of the goods they need. They do have they're lacking, looks like food, a good chunk of food. And they're not super satisfied. These guys are all unemployed, that's why they're green. Blue is employed. one big reason we don't tolerate, oh, because we're Catholics, so I guess we don't tolerate Judaism. We're lacking a lot of the food they want. Okay. Burgers. This is so interesting. It's so in depth. I mean, I think you could just play this on one speed and really micromanage and go through this. Hint, hint, low fooded market. Markets require enough stored food to provide for their constituent provinces that demand it. Without this, locations belonging to those provinces may end up starving. Recommended actions. Improving the RGO that produced the food will increase its supply. We can import the food. So, okay, yeah. So let's look at RGO buildings here. What can we build? Can we go here to Poggy Bonsai? Let's see. Can we build infrastructure? The clock tower of the Palazzo della Signoria. For years, the Palazzo della Signoria has stood tall, proudly presenting our best qualities and attention to detail as the emblem of our country. Recently, it's come to our attention that several minor architects from the burghers have expressed their willingness to design a new clock tower for our palace. While the cost of the project is certainly not cheap, it would greatly expand our prestige and credibility as a true authority in Florence. We're definitely going to do that. Boom, fund it. 100%. Right now, let's go ahead and, can we build a spy network in Pisa? Yes. Okay. Ooh, it's time for another election. Let's put a Medici in. Let's do it. Boom. Promote the head of cabinet. Okay. Or wait, is that what I meant? Okay. I might have done the wrong thing there. Okay, so here we have a new mechanic I don't think I've seen yet, the Priorato possible. We can now call our states the Priorato to resolve any parliament issues they may have. We can also giving them opportunities to create casus belli, raise taxes and gain larger navies, and navy levies. Okay. Select parliament location. We're going in Florence, I would assume. Okay, so here's what we can do with our parliamentary debate. Gain monthly Republican tradition. Road stuff, which I feel like would be great, but don't have it right, don't need it right now. I mean, so this looks like a pretty interesting idea, right? So I can support the state. It's going to give my character, the Medici, 3 administrative, 3 diplomatic, 3. I mean, that's pretty, it looks pretty great. As 0% help of. Let's try it though. Okay, so we're going to support the state, hopefully. We have money. Let's go ahead and build a regular unit. Let's just go ahead and build another footman. And let's put him... Alright, because we have to pull the men from there, yeah. Okay, guys, here we are. We're getting close to the end, but let's go ahead and read. This is our last big piece for this episode tonight. The banking crisis. The lending policies of the Peruzzi and the Bardi banks in Tuscany resulted in an economic crisis on our hands. The banks have lent vast amounts of gold to individuals who clearly should not have been trusted. When those individuals subsequently defaulted on their loans, the two businesses were faced with the loss of their assets and the loss of faith amongst their customers who are now unable to access their stored wealth. And here's the historical piece. The Tuscan banking crisis of the 1340s manifested itself in a bankruptcy of 3 powerful Florentine banks, the Bardi, the Peruzzi, and the Akoalai. Seioli family. The economic crisis was caused by multiple factors, the most important being the troubles the Florentine Republic found itself in following their war against the Della Scala in 1337-1338, and later the campaign against the Republic of Pisa. Another significant contributing factor was the excessive lending done by King Edward III of England, who was unable to repay the loans. Well, luckily, we kicked Lucca's butt, and we are not currently in that kind of a situation. But it looks like we may have to. Wow. Okay, so this is really interesting. I'm having a hard time here. So do we want to go to the historic event or the non-historic event, which is basically the historic event, but it's going to move us towards centralization versus decentralization? Let's go with the historical. Let's see how that goes. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause it there. It is my 6th episode I think I've made today. I am dragging. I'm tired, but I am having a lot of fun. I kind of want to play a little more, maybe start another map and just kind of see what something else looks like, but probably won't do that. I'm pretty tired, and I need to get some rest because I need to edit about 3 or 4 hours of content for everybody to watch. So again, I'll cut it there. Really enjoying the game. Please like and subscribe if you like watching the game and seeing what's going on here. Really appreciate it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.